new day, new me. New day, new me. New day, new me.
The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. For the Bucks, they continue their stretch of home games.
And the atmosphere is always electric in a rivalry matchup like this one. You gotta love it.
Yeah, they can say what they will about this being just another game. You can see it in their eyes. This is different.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time.
That pick and roll is killing him.
Pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. So it's the Bucks now.
It's good.
By Orlando.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Wagner. Here's Black. Wagner trying to get open. A nice shot by Black.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Here's Suggs. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I respect that. Come on. I probably should respect that.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the shot is good. Black's got his second basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Jackson. Lillard with no one around.
Oh,
and another three.
Please, can my coach stop calling down like that.
For Milwaukee.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
You gotta put Pope in, because he's been able to knock out that there.
Here's Suggs. Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Inside. Wagner. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
The Magic trail by 3. Banchero outside. Takes it inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That was amazing, man.
Always a threat to score. Banchero,
that
time with a sweet find.
Trent, left side. Off target from outside.
You see how
you know what, though, sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
.136 left.
That's not good enough, bro.
And he comes up with the deuce. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Trent. from outside the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And Jackson gets it to go.
That's
I guess he can shoot
points coming off the triple.
Oh, yeah.
Driving to the basket. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And Caro outside.
Thank you.
Nice shot by Black.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around.
I want to see him fall like that.
No good that time either. He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Magic lead by 1. And we'll get
next time I see him pull that shot, we're going to have a problem. Why are you pulling a shot with Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And close game underway so far. We'll see if
Hard
either
for
of these
Fries.
teams can
Yeah,
jump out in the
Fries
second
come back
quarter.
in.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well,
Helps
the
me
way
out
they've been
'cause I have-
attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right
Good
now.
stuff.
All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Pass to Rollins.
Oh my goodness.
And here is Anthony. Guarded by Green. 4 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it.
Lagging. Okay. That's kind of weird. I just stopped lagging while when he gets all in offense.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the lead with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become...
This dude can only do 2 things. Wait.
I like that assessment.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the paint. Here's Carter.
Didn't have no.
Carter with the jam.
Well,
So that
watch
really
Carter Jr.'s control. He
traded
sets a
Bobby,
solid
so it's like, I don't
screen
know what he
and
traded
then
Bobby for,
shifts
but-
right to his spot.
Or
It's
Bob's
time
just
now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
my friends.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal.
You can't have
Orlando's
Giannis in the
#1
whole
pick
game, bro.
back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. It's good from long range. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Down low, Isaac. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic trail by 8. Carter down low.
Yeah, Carter actually could consider too, so we started giving it
got 4 points in the quarter. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now it's about then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. 9-point game. Wagner left side. Count that bucket. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
On the wing, Green. Back to Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter, no luck. The Magic trailed by 7. Anthony taking his time here. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Carter outside. Isaac outside. And we've got a timeout called by Jamahl Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Near the 3-point line, it's Porter. That'll do it for the first half. Milwaukee on top, up by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Black. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah,
Gustav Black.
71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. Looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
I'm going ISO, dog.
Down there.
We did.
And it's Banchero
I don't know
missing.
why. My guys are still in the paint. Why I call it ISO?
Great awareness and effort.
To the wing on the left. Back to Kuzma. Lillard looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
Here's Banchero. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kuzma, left side. Lillard from outside. By the Magic.
Hey, Paolo.
He's got 10. Good work there as it goes.
Down 5.
Wax got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper.
Why is my guy bouncing me backwards?
Killer at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Caldwell Pope outside.
Caldwell Pope.
Pass to Suggs. Off target with his 3. Bucks leading by 8. Outside Portis. And Kuzma has it in the corner.
Really how
Prince outside.
Rotates.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Here's Black.
Foul red.
That one. Good D by Lopez. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Lillard outside. It's Prince on the wing. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Magic ball. Substitution for your Bucks. The Magic trailed by 8. Suggs looking around. Pass to Black. Makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout.
That's how you play D. He might have to keep all of it, bro. Because he's not all we got. It puts Reds. Isaac. Wait, though. Actually, I can use this. Isaac. Ryan. I really think you guys are going to have to play. If I got it, I have to knock down some shot. And then we obviously want friends guarding him. And then, we're really scared to put that in, but
both teams making some changes here.
He has to be ready at some point. And just they're telling us, like, I'm your future. So play.
46 seconds left.
Gary Trent Jr. on here.
And Howard, here we go.
Okay.
Rebounded by the
he's
Bucks.
ready.
Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I don't want you on here,
Playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Wagner.
Thank you. I'm lagging, so.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm hitting free throw line like it.
You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Porter, and he converts the layup.
I can't play this game while I'm black.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
And there's the drive. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
42. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
Okay, everybody, call your man! Ryan! Stay!
Trent outside.
Jet!
Connects from three-point
Jet,
range.
come on. Dog. Jet, why are you leaving a shooter wide open, Jet?
Become a willing passer.
Wow. Slow play.
Outside. The rebound by
Why? Why?
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Shoots. Carter pulls it in.
Yeah, I know you can't.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Why am I getting triple teamed?
Antetokounmpo.
What
Defended now by Wagner. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Howard.
I literally. Okay.
Orlando.
Come on, Jet.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the
Get his
Milwaukee
own.
Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been
Yeah,
very
pal.
strong, allowing no
Oh,
baskets.
Jay Woodson retired. So,
Let's quickly
hey,
check
pal.
out the scoring breakdown here
You're fully
for the
wicked.
Bucks.
Well, they've been hitting
Okay,
threes
how
at a
far?
high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them.
Yeah, and
at the
Giannis is
line.
probably like
They
16.
need to close out and run
This
them
is your
off the
time,
three.
Paulo.
And another thing,
Oh,
the
Giannis
defense
on- okay.
didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to
That's a
attack
foul.
the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. And Wagner drives in.
Well, once
Wagner.
Wagner gets downhill,
This is probably your
it's
time,
lights
Wagner.
out.
Wagner.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Hey, switch. Hey, Jet. That's what I'm liking, Jet.
The kick out to Porter.
Ah,
The three-pointer, no good.
good boy.
The Magic trailed by 8.
Ryan. I got Giannis on.
Here's Rollins.
Good
And
stuff.
foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good. Rollins hits them both.
So listen.
And they came out of the locker room after
Yep.
halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Outside Porter. And stolen by Wagner.
Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball.
Here's Rollins. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And it's Trent in the corner. Porter outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's unfair, bro.
And the Bucks lead by 9.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Actually, I might be able to pull it off with
Three is
Black.
falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando will get a
You
change here.
chase this up so we can.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porter. Can't get it to fall. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Black.
I can get that same thing off.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul.
Giannis has 3.
To the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, great job by Wagner. Throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Over in the corner, Lillard. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The Magic again can't hit. Bucks leading by 9. Prince wide open. Good on the triple. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got.
What the frick is that for,
We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Black, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince's shot is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Launches it. That shot misses. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate